I was recently asked to try this Matcha DNA green tea, and I was gifted a pack. It's like 34 individual packets. Show you what they look like. And they look, the individual packets are like this. And I'm really excited to try this because you can, it's supposed to not be as bitter as green, as other green teas are, and there's supposed to be like a ton of antioxidants in this green tea. I'll read a little bit of it. It says, Matcha DNA green tea is organically grown and hand-picked. It can be as tea or used in foods and cooking. It says, few people know that the current practice of drinking powder tea in the Japanese tea ceremony is actually from the Song dynasty in China. It dates back to over 1,000 years ago. So basically, matcha DNA is supposed to be smoother, without the bitterness, and it has a rich, smooth, and fresh taste unlike any other. So I'm really excited to try this. So I probably will try it, but just really just to see how it tastes just by itself, and maybe sweeten it with either like agave nectar or stevia or something like that to see how it would taste. The antioxidant value of the matcha green tea is 1,300 units in comparison to pomegranates only has like 105 units, and blueberries only 91 units of antioxidant value. So for matcha to have 1,300 units of antioxidant value, that's pretty awesome to know that you can get that amount of antioxidants with basically this little packet right here. So I plan on trying it. Hi, this is JTwisdom, and I am continuing my review of the Matcha DNA green tea, the science of tea, and I'm going to show how I prepare the tea. Now, this is my first time actually tasting the tea, so you'll see my full experience of like, whew, okay. So first off, the difference with this is like I'm just going to make the tea like regular, like you would make regular tea. So first off, but the difference is that you have to heat water, and you have to pour the water in to the cup, and then you have to let the cup warm. So basically you would boil your water and then let the cup warm, and then after you let the cup warm, once it starts, like it feels warm right now, so then you would discard the hot water. So I would just put the hot water, do that, and then I would take my packet of matcha green tea. Then I would just take this off here, open it up, and then I would just pour that in there, and I'll show you what it looks like. I mean, it looks just like green powder. Then just pour it all in there. So make sure it's all in there. It smells good. That's what it looks like. So the cup is warm. So then after that, then I take my hot water and I pour that in there. You can kind of see it's a dark green. Yeah. So then after that, then you can either sweeten it with, let's see here, I want to sweeten it with some stevia. But you can sweeten it with stevia or agave nectar or whatever your favorite sweetener may be. But I'm going to sweeten it with stevia. So I only use most of the time I only use like half. I only use like half of one of these packets of stevia which is an all-natural sweetener that's sweetened with a herb, actually. So I put that in there. I sweeten it to taste. I haven't tried it before, so I don't know if I need to add more or add less. And then I stir it. Now, I'm sure this is very hot. Yeah, this is hot. This is hot. So, and if you can look at it, it has like little, so I'm stirring it up. So while that's steeping, basically, if you're a tea drinker, you can also add, like if you like to add like almond milk or something like that to make it more of a latte, you can, and then you can sweeten it to taste too. I'm more of like, you know, the regular tea, you know, how you regularly just to drink the tea. And so let's see how this tastes. It actually is not bad. It's pretty good. Really. It's, I don't know, it's a pleasant taste. It's very organic and herby, a herb kind of taste. It's not thick, doesn't feel thick or anything like that. It feels very light. It's not bitter. Doesn't have a bitter taste to it or anything like that. It's really, it's good. It's a nice flavor. It's a nice flavor. And also, you know, if you want to put the powder in your smoothies, you can do that. There's so many different variations of where, you know, what you can put it in. But it's good. I mean, it actually, I'm getting the package here. It actually is equivalent. It may be the equivalent of 10 glasses. Can you imagine that just this cup here is equivalent to 10 glasses of green tea in terms of nutritional value? So for like antioxidants and, you know, and having all that good stuff in your system and everything, this is really awesome. So this is great. And I am a tea drinker, so this is right up my alley. This was given to me to try, but this is my honest opinion of what I think about how it tastes, and I think it tastes great, and I would continue to drink it. And I mean, this is, you know, very good for your health, and I think it's great. So until next time, this is JT Wisdom.